All right, our Python project 4 is all about 21 number game in Python. So what is a 21 number game? Let's first discuss it and then we'll directly go into the implementation of it. So it is the simple counting game in which players take turns to count numbers from 1 to 21. So the player who calls 21 loses the game. All right. So, and it can be played between multiple players. So before we implement the code, let's talk about the game rules. So the game rules are simple. The game can be played between two players or multiple ones. It's up to you, but we're gonna do it on the two players who will take turns, one after another. On each turn, a player can call 1 to 3 numbers, and the numbers must be consecutive, like for let's say 5, 6, 7. Skipping numbers. So anyone who would skip the number, it would lead to disqualification. All right. And counting must always start from 1 and should continue upward. So the one who calls 21 loses the game. All right. So now let's get started with the implementation of this game. So first of all, we're gonna define a we're gonna define a function nearest multiple. All right. And then just we're gonna pass a parameter inside it, num, and now we're gonna take a condition. If num is greater and equal to 4, then we're gonna take another variable called it should add into the num. 4, we're gonna give it a condition like this, a logic, num percent 4. So else we're gonna say 4 is the nearest number. All right. And then we say return near. Then we're gonna take another function for losing, just in case if it loses, we're gonna say print and 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 you lose. All right, and then print and we'll say better luck next time. And we're gonna exit 0. All right. And then we're gonna define check. We're gonna and pass parameter xyz I equal to 1 while I is less than length xyz. If xyz I minus xyz I minus 1 is not equal to 1, return false. I plus equal to 1, return true. All right, so the return true should be here. And now define, we're gonna start how the game would start. We'll define its function, xyz last equals 0 while true, print, enter f to take the first chance. All right, and then print, enter S to take the second chance. So this is how it would work. And then we're going to give it a chance equal to input and greater. So if chance dot upper equals F while true, while true, if last equal 20, so it should lose. All right. So I should call the function lose. And then it should uh, print, um, it should print a new term and your turn. And now let's take a new variable imp and int input. How many numbers do you wish to enter? 1 minus 3. All right, like this. And if 1 is less and equal to amp, less and equal to 3, comp equal to 4 minus m, else print wrong input. You are disqualified from the game. And it should call the lose function like this. And now let's. All right, I made a little mistake here, which I think because look, this should be inside the loop because we are taking it inside the loop. So all I have to do is I'll take it right underneath it. I'll go and put it over here. I hope it won't cause an error. So yeah, equal 4 minus np and else print wrong input. You're disqualified from that game and lose 1 like this. Right. Now let's save it as well alongside. We still have to write a couple of more codes or 21 number dot py. I gotta name it. So yeah, now let's do the next code. Let's talk about it. All right. All right, now print, enter your numbers right underneath it. I mean, make sure there are no indentation errors like I did just now, because otherwise it will cause you a lot of problem later on. So now for dash in underscore in range, and then I'm gonna give it this pass down this variable inside it, and I'll say xyz dot append and input and yeah, greater than. And then last equal to xyz minus 1. If not, check xyz, print, and you did not enter consecutive integers. So lose 1 again, like this. And yeah, let's take a look. So this should be outside the loop, and this should be um like this, and then it should come, this one should come. So these indentation errors keep coming in, so we gotta ensure that these indentation errors are not causing us problems later on. So we are checking it side by side. I'm ensuring that it's not here. All right. So let me see if it's right or not. All right, it's right. Now let's write the other logic, which is if last equal to 21, then it should call the function lose. All right. And now let's print and computers uh, computers turn. All right. So for j in range, 1 comp plus 1, it should be xyz dot append last plus j, and then print numbers after computers turn, and xyz, and now last equals to xyz minus 1, lf chance dot upper equals s, comp equal to 1, last equal to 0. Okay, so there is this sort of error. I need to see if it is not, if it is having some problem. Let's take a look. All right, so the problem that we are having of this error over here is because our original if condition starts from this line, not this line. So this is the original line, the indentation where our code should also be. So it should go back to 1, 2 lines like this. And yeah, now we have removed the error. Perfect. So this is how it works. I hope it makes sense. Now let's put this condition out there while last is less than 20. Last is less than 20. Print computers turn for j in range 1 comp plus 1 xyz dot append and last plus j. Print numbers after computers turn xyz. All right. And if xyz minus 1 equals 20, lose one function. All right. So this is how it works. And we are left with a bit of more. One more. Again, this indentation thing we need to be very sure of side by side. So it should go print here, and then this should go over here. All right. So It is a bit tricky, I know, but we need to ensure that our indentation errors are not doing again and again. Now let's say print your turn, and now let's say m is equal to int input. How many numbers do you wish to enter? 1 minus 3, and then n. Yeah, and then print, enter your numbers, and now let's take another loop for uh, range m. Yeah, range m. Um, I'm gonna check its indentation as well. But let's first write down this code. I don't wanna mess the code up, so I'm being very careful about it, and you should be as well, because one indentation error can throw your whole code into an entirely different direction. Last equals to xyz minus 1. And if not, check xyz, print n. You did not enter consecutive integers, and lose 1 like this. Perfect. And let's save it. And this is it. All right, so it should be outside the loop, like from here, and then print this line over here. Um, okay, I think let's just write it down like this. You did not enter consecutive integers. So these indentation errors, I know they're annoying, but we need to be very, very careful. So I don't want to mess it up. Big deal. So that's why we have to keep checking these indentation errors again and again, um, just to ensure that we are not messing anything up. All right, now we are doing it perfectly. So let's see. All right, so here near equals nearest multiple and last, and now comp equal to near minus last. And if comp equals 4, comp equal 3, like this. And, and this should be like this, and this. I think I'm correct, hopefully, because it is giving us this error over here. So let's look at it a bit. All right, so I made this small slight mistake of putting this colon over here. It shouldn't be here. So this colon shouldn't be here. All right, so this is a mistake I made. Now let's do the print statement. All right, now let's print these. Print congratulations. Like this, print congratulations, and print U1 and exit 0 like this. And now else and print wrong choice. Please enter F or S. All right. Game equals true while game print and player 2 is computer. So now let's see. We're gonna take and a variable input, and then do you want to play the game? Do you want to play the 21 number game? Say yes or no. Like this. All right. Say yes or a no. So if and dot lower equals yes, start one, else next equal to input. Do you want to quit the game? Yes, no, and give this. So if next dot lower is equals yes, print you are quitting the game, and all right, it should be somewhere. I think we need to ensure the indentation is correct. All right, we'll check this indentation. Let's complete the code first. Next dot lower equals to yes, and we said that you are quitting the game, right? And then exit 0, then elif next dot lower is equals no, print continuing, else print wrong choice, like this. Perfect. And now we're going to check the indentation error of this entire code that we write, this last block of code, just to be sure. And then we're going to play it. Perfect. All right. So if next dot lower, I think it's working fine. All right, so the indentation is correct, but we just need to do this one a bit correctly. This if condition should come over here, this should come underneath it. And yeah, this is like the printing one. So let's say, and this else should also come here. And this and print wrong choice. I'm gonna write it on myself. So yes, perfect. So we made the code, and now let's try to run it. We really hope that there are no errors in it. And now let's run this code. So all right, so let's say I'd say yes, and so enter F to take the first chance. I'd say F. So your turn. How many numbers do you wish to enter? One. So enter your number. I'll say one. Computer turn 1, 2, 3, 4. Your turn. How many wish to enter? 3. So I'll say 2, 3, 4. All right, it is saying invalid error point with base 10. So we don't have 34 actually. So it means we failed because the number game should only work till 21. So let's play it again and let's see what it does this time. So yes, sorry, there was an error. Yes. So second, and how many turns? So a computer has taken the turn and it is 1. So I'll say 2. Enter your numbers. So how many? So I'll say 2, 3. Okay, again, the indentation error. So input should be greater. So let's see what error it actually is. We gotta fix it out. All right. Okay, let's play it again. Let's see what happens this time. Yes, and I'll take second chance. The computer has entered 1. I'll also enter 1. So I'll say 2. All right, it's working fine. Now the computer shown 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll say enter 1. Um, so I'll enter 5. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because we know the logic. So I want to enter 1. So enter your numbers. I'll say 9. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, and 13. Enter your numbers. All right, perfect. So basically, what has been happening is that when I'm doing, like, let's say I take 2 numbers and now 16, 17, 18. So, all right. So when I'm entering 2 numbers together, that's where it is giving me an error. So we need to fix just that problem. That why is it giving us that problem? And then our game will be fixed, but our game is working perfectly fine. All right, so let's play this game again. And now let me tell you what this error is all about so everyone can know. So basically, we cannot give numbers like this, like this, like we were giving earlier, like this. So because we are integer doesn't allow, because we are giving integer values over here, this int, we are giving this int value in line 100. Let's say, where is line 100? All right. So it is saying in line 100, you're starting your int input, oh sorry, line 81 and start. So this, we are giving this specific append method over here with an int. So it doesn't work because in string we it is not a string, we are putting it as integers. So we cannot put strings like this. Like, let's say if I want to say now, I say yes. So I say I'm taking the first chance. So how many number do you wish to enter? If I say 2, so I can enter 1 and then 2. All right. Now the computer's turn would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to put it like 5. You lose. Wrong input. You're disqualified from the game. So why? Because I gave it more than 3 numbers. Like, yeah, we are only allowed to give 3 numbers. So this is how it works. I hope you guys got the error and understood the error as well. Like, let's say if let me play it again once more. So let's say if I'm saying, do you want to play? Yes, second, 2. And if I give it like this, so it will throw me an error like this. So all I have to do is I just need to give the numbers one by one instead of giving it together. So yes, second. Now if I say 2 and I put 2 and 3 like this. Now it will not give me enough. So like, let's say if I want to put 3 numbers, I would say 5, 6, 7. It must be in a sequence, right? So now 8, so I will say 1 and 9. How many which now the computer has given till 12. So I'll say 1. So I'll give it 13 and I'll say 1 and let's say I've put 21. So yeah, I lost it because there are no consecutive integers and it is 21 as the last number and right. So better luck next time. Well, finally we are done with this game. I hope everyone learned really good and I hope you learned something from these errors as well. Make sure that you don't make the indentation error mistakes like I did, and see you guys next in the next video with a new project.